Hello, hello, and marhaba. Let's talk about al, which means the in English, also known as the definite article, or التعريف in Arabic, which literally means definition al, meaning al that is used to define something, like the does in English. The first thing you'll notice that it's part of the word, unlike the, which is a separate word in English, pronounced al.
Ow! Ow!
Al. Well, not all the time actually, and this is a frequently asked question. Why is it that sometimes al is pronounced as it is written, al, and sometimes the lam is silent and the letter that comes after it has a shadda? For example, when we say the moon in Arabic, we say al-qamar. Here, lam is pronounced normally, and so is qaf, the letter that comes after it. While if we want to say the sun in Arabic, we would say ash-shams. Here, lam is silent, and the letter that comes after it, in this case sheen, has a shadda. See, ash-shams, not ashams, ash-shams. Not to get you confused, this only applies to lam in al, and not lam in general. Now there are two types of lam in al. Lam qamariya, a lunar lam, and lam shamsiya, a solar lam. The reason they're called that is that the moon and the sun are the two opposites that demonstrate both cases of lam in al. The lunar lam is pronounced normally, so does the letter that comes after it, as in al-qamar, the moon. The solar lam is silent, and the letter that comes after it is pronounced with a shadda, as in ash-shams, the sun. When do we use each type of lam? Well, that depends on the letter that comes after it. There are 28 letters in the Arabic alphabet. 14 letters require a lunar lam, and the remaining 14 require a solar lam. Should you memorize them? No, absolutely not, because even Arabs, even native speakers can't list them for you. So leave it to practice. Actually, if you do pronounce the solar lam by mistake, like if you say al-shams, that will not change the meaning. It will still be clear that you're talking about the sun. But if you want to walk that extra step, then leave it to practice. If you insist, here are the letters listed for each type of lam in al. Take a screenshot and keep it for reference. If you like, here's this exercise that you can do. Go to Google Translate. I'll leave the link to it in the description. In the source language box on the left, choose Arabic as the source language. Click on the drop down menu here, and pick here Arabic. Okay. Now write a word that has al at the beginning. You can pick a word for every letter of the alphabet. This would be a good way to practice your vocabulary. Let's write fire, okay? In Arabic. Nar, with al at the beginning, okay? If you're doing some reading practice, you can copy and paste words starting with al instead of writing, okay? Write the word as we did now in the source language box, and then click the speaker icon here. See, on the left corner, on the bottom left corner of the box. Click on it and listen to the pronunciation of the word. An-naru. See, so noon requires a solar lam, a lam shamsiya. Another tool that you can use is Love Voice. I'll leave the link to it in the description too. Same principle. Let's write bayt with an al. Bayt, which means a house. Click generate.
Al-bayt.
Al-bayt. See? This means that ba requires a lunar lam, lam qamariya. So, keep practicing. If you have any questions and all, don't hesitate to comment below. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.